If you recall, I left Kansas when it looked like this, but today it looks like this in South Texas as well. Heavy fog. Hi, I'm Bonita and I am early retired. I'm not old enough yet for Social Security. I'm living on a low income and I am living off of savings. And right now I'm spending the winter in my RV in the Rio Grande Valley in South Texas. I normally live in Kansas. I have frugal videos all year round, and I hope that you will join me this year in 2025 as we share ways to save money and live our dreams. When I was out and about the other day, I ran across one of those Amazon discount stores that's supposed to get returns from Amazon that's supposed to be super cheap. Now, I've never ran across one of these before. I thought, well, I'm going to go in and check because they say that every day the price gets cheaper, and on Saturday and Sunday things are only $1. And this was on a Saturday. So I went inside and I was not super impressed. In fact, it looked kind of junky. They had bins of things just thrown in there and they had some weird stuff on the shelves, nothing that I really needed. But I did look rather closely at the dollar bins and I did come up with 3 items that I ended up purchasing. I got some of this generic mucus relief, and this is actually a Dollar General brand. It's 30 tablets. I got that for $1, and it is good until April of 27. So that was a good deal. We are on our last bottle of that. I had given one of them to my daughter, so this is a really good deal, 30 tablets of that. So I picked that up. As you can see, I was really choosy about some of the things. There was stuff in there that was expired, stuff that was crushed. When I first walked in, I thought, I'm not going to find anything in here. I don't really want to look. But I went ahead and made a once trip around, and I did come up with $3 worth of items. I did get some hair twisties. This is the only package they had for $1. I needed some more. I'm almost out. So this was a good deal. 15 hair twisties. And then they had a stack of these planners. And a lot of people may not use planners anymore. I actually use free calendars for like my bills and birthdays and family events. But I do use something like this to keep track of my videos for YouTube and when things are coming out and the dates that I need to schedule videos. So I thought for $1, that's not bad. And all the dates are just open, and I'm actually using one that I had found in my stuff when I was decluttering. And when that runs out, then I will use this one for $1. And there's tons of pages in here. So this one will last me a good year. And I was kind of impressed with this, but I thought, you know what? A lot of people don't use planners anymore. So I can see why that these were a stack of them for $1 each, but I also liked that they weren't dated. The ones I'm using right now are not dated as well. So that's the $3 shopping trip that I made when I happened across this Amazon store. I heard there's another one in a nearby town. I heard that it is better. I don't know. My mother-in-law went to it. She also was not super impressed. But if I'm out that way, I might stick my head in there just to see. And if I buy anything, I will let you know. We now have an Ollies discount store down here. It went in where the 99-cent store went out of business. And as you can see from the window, they handle factory seconds, bankruptcies, buybacks, and closeouts. And if you know your prices, this can be a great place to shop. I started shopping at our local Ollies about a year ago, and I just can't say enough good things about this store. They have a little bit of everything. They're literally a department store. You can find so many things here. If you can't, then it's one of the few things that they don't handle. They have laundry detergent, they have towels, bedding, rugs, oriental rugs, umbrellas for your outdoor picnic table, books, shoes, Instapots, cookware, socks, bras, I mean, toys, so many things. So I encourage you, if you have one, You need to know your prices, but just take a walk through, and I think you'll be super impressed. Now, my favorite area that I go for, of course, is the grocery section. And you have to look really closely. Some things may be short dated, some things may not, but I do buy a lot of things here that I get for a really good price. Now, I did buy some flannel sheets here. That comes into the factory seconds because once I got them home, I saw that the winter trees went sideways on the bed sheet, but they were vertical on the pillow slip. Now, this bed is one that only my husband and I sleep in. The sheet set doesn't fit any other beds that we own, so we don't care which way the trees are going, and the set cost us $19.99, which was a huge savings. I made this video over several different days because, as you know, down here the stores are all spread out and I don't go shopping a lot. But I wanted to show you some of these discount shopping areas and how I discount shop, hoping that maybe you can take some of my ways that I cheat to get really good deals. Now, they did have pasta there at Ollie's as well, and it was a better deal than the Dollar Tree as well. They had wide egg noodles that were 12 ounces for 99 cents. I used to buy these when the kids were at home. We would make them on the side, just plain, with some dried parsley, some butter, and some salt, and have them as our starch instead of potatoes or rice sometimes, just to give us something different. They're really delicious that way. They also had penne pasta and spiral pasta for 99 cents, and those were 16-ounce bags. That is a fantastic deal. I still have macaroni noodles here, so I don't need any more wheat pasta right now. Since my husband's gluten-free, I don't buy a lot of wheat pasta, but if you were shopping there and you can tolerate that, that would be a really great deal. So I want to show you some of the other things that I picked up this week and what I ended up buying at Ollies. Discount shopping is really not hard if you have a plan and a routine to keep up with the sales and the rebates and the coupons. So I had gone by Walmart to get a couple of things. I wasn't able to find one of the items that I wanted, but I was able to pick up these 5 packages of tuna in spring water. They each had an Ibotta rebate of 30 cents. They were normally 98 cents. And so I was able to get them for 68 cents a package. And yes, there is a little bit less than this than there is in the can, but the can also has a lot of water in it. These have hardly anything in there. I don't even drain them when I'm mixing up my tuna salad. So I feel like these are still a really good deal. Plus a can of tuna now is $1 to $1.25. So I thought getting these for 68 cents was a great deal. Then at Ollie's, this is what I ended up with. I got a container of sweet relish. This was $1.49 for 16 ounces. I like the sweet kind. I don't always like the dill. I do use the dill sometimes if I can't find the sweet, but this was a great deal. I also got 2 packages of dried kidney beans. This is where having your list all the time comes in handy. I knew I was out at home. I don't have any in the camper. This is a 2-pound package for $2.49. At Walmart, a pound is $1.97. And at Dollar Tree, they're only 12 ounces for $1.25. So this made 16 ounces for $1.25. You can't beat that. And so I got 2 packages of those. Then they had these giant cans of Rotel for only 99 cents. What a great deal. You can't even buy a small can for that. And they all had dates clear through August of 26. And then I got 2 giant cans of organic diced tomatoes, also for 99 cents. Now, these have a date of April of 25, but I'm not worried about this at all. We know canned tomatoes will last longer than that. My mom used to can tomatoes. She would can
whole tomatoes and take off the skins. And they lasted for years and years and years in the pantry. My dad used to just open a jar of those, put them in a bowl, and have them for a snack. So diced tomatoes will last way longer than the date on the can. All of this together came to only $12 and something, but then Ollies had sent me a 15% off coupon that I used, and it came to only $10.55 for this. I thought that was a really great discount deal.
Now, let's talk just for a minute about what if you get a really great deal on something you've never bought before, something you're not sure if you're going to like. And that's what I had been looking for at Walmart. There was some oat milk or oat creamer that I could get for free with the Ibotta rebate. And I was looking for that, but they didn't have it. Now, I don't normally drink oat milk. I have had coffee before with oat milk in it or oat creamer in it. And so I know that it's okay. I could get by with that if it's a free item, of course. And if I didn't like it in my coffee over time, I could cook with it. So if I see something like that, that's a really good deal, that I have some backup ideas of what I could do with it so it won't go bad, and they're going to give me the entire purchase price rebated, you bet I'm going to snatch that up. Now, HEB had that kind of milk, but it wasn't on the HEB rebate on Ibotta. It was only on Walmart. So I had to find it at Walmart to get that special deal. I couldn't find it, but I ended up picking up that tuna anyway. So if you find a really great deal on something, and maybe it's not your favorite, maybe it's not something that you would normally buy on your own, but the deal is so great, and you know in the back of your head, hey, I can cook with that, or I can mix it in here or there, and I won't even notice. It'll be absolutely fine, like I was going to do with that milk. Then yeah, I will pick it up, but it's not something I will seek out. And I don't feel bad about doing that, because these places give you these deals in the hope that you are going to try their product, like it better than what you're already using, and switch. So it's part of their marketing program, part of their marketing budget, to get you to try these new products. So that's what I would have done. Let me know what you would have done if you'd been able to find that product and it wasn't something that you would normally buy. Would you go ahead and get it because it was free and see if you could figure out a way to use it? Or would you say, no, I don't normally buy that, so I don't want it?
I also
So
stopped by
this
the flea market because I needed some tomatoes and some avocados. The tomatoes were $1, making them a quarter each, and they're pretty big. I mean, this is a pretty big tomato. And then the avocados were 5 for $2. One thing I like about buying avocados down here is when you buy them, they are ready to use. Sometimes you buy them really, really green and then they don't ripen up. And in Kansas, they are all super green and super hard when you go to buy them. But down here, they understand that they need to be ripened for you to use them when you buy them. So that's one thing I do like about buying them down here in South Texas.
So this is my discount shopping video. I hope that you enjoyed it today. I hope it's given you some ideas on how you can discount shop and still stay ahead in your pantry, stay in budget, and have the things that you need without paying full price. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up or comment below, and I would love to see you in the next video.